Good morning. Welcome to Young's Crossing Creations. Welcome back, and know that I appreciate you subscribers very much. And if you haven't subscribed, I wish you would consider it. Hit a thumbs up, maybe share, any of those things to help my channel grow. Today I've got these little wood rounds. I bought a little pack of 4 of them at a gift shop in town, and I decided what I want to do with them. I've ordered some more online, a lot cheaper. I don't know, I should have gone there first. But we're going to transfer pictures onto these. Now, this is my first time, so we'll kind of be learning together. And I've got one here that I just rubbed off, but I've learned so much just from this first one that I probably won't use. And I printed out a picture on my laser jet printer of my grandsons in their football attire, and I thought I'd put it on this and make an ornament. Well, it went on, but hopefully with the things I've learned, I can do a better one. But this was my first one, and it's not very good. I learned several things. I'm going to pass these tips along. First, I didn't reverse print my picture. It's backwards, and I don't think they want to be, their numbers are backwards, so that won't be good. But like I said, this is my practice run. Anyway, after that's totally dried, I let it dry 48 hours actually, not purposely, but I had so much other stuff going on, it worked out that I could, and that's really better. But then I got a little dish of water and a cloth, and I wet it all over, and I think I wet it too much. That's your first tip to remember. And I continued to wet it, and you shouldn't do that. Then I went to rubbing it off, and it was rubbing off really well, but then I think it rubbed off a little bit much in some places, and I don't like the squared off of it. And I think next time I'm going to try to print it out more in a round, or cut it out round. But this was them, and you know, I'm going to do it over, but that was one thing I learned. I'm going to put I bought some more eye hooks, and I'm going to put an eye hook in the top of each one, and then put ribbon in and make it an ornament. Well, I wanted my husband to drill the little starter hole because it's so thin, and I'm not real familiar with his tools, so I won't mess something up, including me. But for right now, I have another one here that I did the same process on, and I'm going to rub the water off it, and we'll see what we have. And I really had high hopes for this because it's a picture of my sister and my daughter and I last Christmas when we went and walked around a little town and went to gift shops, ate, had a good time, good memory. So I was hoping it would turn out, but I have a feeling I'm going to end up having to do it over as well, because on researching and watching other tutorials, they suggest to do chalk paint over the top of your wood surface, and then it rubs off much better. And I hated to do that because I really like the wood grain that was around it, but I did it, and I'll just make my picture maybe a little larger, and it'll cover more of this, and you'll still see the back. And I've already got my little starter holes in these to screw my eye hook in, and then I'll put ribbon on it. But I figured right now we would go through this together and see what we have, and remember those things that I've done that you don't want to do. So we'll get started on this other one that I have. Okay, I've got this cloth, and I'm dipping it in, And I'm just going to rub it over the whole piece of the picture. And I can already see it looks like there may be spots I didn't get rubbed down well. I'm not sure that I put enough Mod Podge to begin with, but hey, this is real. We'll learn together, won't we? Okay, I think I'm gonna start rubbing this off. You don't want to rub too hard, but it takes, you know, a little bit of time. And I can see us starting to peek through here. If anybody's gonna not show up, let it be me. But I would really like if we all showed up. And then we could each have one of these to remember that day. Almost a year ago, I can't believe. It's about time to go do that again. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit more water. Not saturate it, but just a little bit more. You can see it's starting to peek through. If it's going to be straight like that, I could embellish the edge, make it look like a little frame around it or something. That's what I could do. I could use some of my molds that I've made. When it's all dry, I'm going to go over it with a coat of polyurethane. But I want it to be totally dry. Well, it's not crystal clear, but the three of us will recognize it, and I think we'll get a lot of enjoyment about it. And there it is. My sister, my daughter, and me. Okay, I'm back. I had to take a break and go vote, which I hope everyone will do. So, got the early voting out of the way, and this painted disc, they're dry, so I'm just going to put some Mod Podge on the back of this and put it down and go from there. Okay, I just cut the edges around so they wouldn't be quite so straight. Now we're going to apply Mod Podge all over the front of your picture. Make sure you get it all. Not too much, not too little. Then I'm going to flip it over. This time I'm going to make sure, yeah, there. Find out where my hole is for the ribbon, the eye hook, and then the ribbon, and place that down. Then I'm going to rub it out good. Get all the bubbles. I think that got it. Okay, now I'm going to do the second one. I'm decided to just do the ones of my sister and my daughter and I for now. Find my hole that my husband so graciously started for me. Put this on here. And gonna rub it down good, get out all the air bubbles. My handy dandy tool, I guarantee you. It's awesome for out in your craft supplies. I've used this numerous times. Okay. That's my secret weapon there. I'll let those dry overnight, and then we'll come back tomorrow and see what we have. And hopefully it'll all turn out. Good morning. Let's get back to what we were doing. I had repainted these wood slices with chalk paint, let it dry overnight. Probably haven't let it dry as long as I should have, so I hope I don't mess it up again. But I have a bunch more of these coming in the mail today. But we've got football games tonight, and I just wanted to get on with this. We're going to do like before, and I'm going to wet it down. Got my washcloth here. Gonna wet it down a little bit. I can already tell that the chalk paint under it has helped. I just do this process correctly, it should work. Okay, turned out much better this time. I can see I over rubbed right there or didn't get it stuck down in the beginning that great, but that's all right. This one can be mine, or I don't know. It'll work. I'm not too upset about it. So I have another one here. I'll try to do it and rub a little less hard. I think the trick is not to get in too big a hurry. That's not one of my strong points. I think the chalk paint idea made a huge difference. You could put white under there or any color, I guess. I tend to go with the off-whites. I don't have a lot of plain white in our house. Not because I don't like it. I think it's really pretty and farmhouse looking. But we live in a log house, so I think that the off-white tends to go better. As a matter of fact, on my front porch, I painted a milk can and a little tray to sit on top of it, and I painted it all the stark white. And I think I'm going to have to redo it, even just on the porch. The white just looks too bright to me. And our rocking chairs are off-white as well, so that'll be another day, another project. There. This one I got a little bit off there, but that's not too terribly bad. I'm anxious to get the coating, top coat on it, see how that helps. Okay, I blow dried it and got it dry enough, I think. And I think I said earlier in the video that I was going to top it with polyurethane. Actually, it's going to be polyacrylic. And I'm hoping it'll give it the wet look, because when they're wet, they look prettier to me. So we're going to just see what we got here. I'll cover the whole surface. Okay, I found the molds that I had already done, and I'm going to use those. And I'm going to put a little rubbing buff on them, gold, and then put that around it and see how well that looks. This is just learning by trial and error, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, just put a little glue on. Oh, well, I guess it's interesting. Well, this one is just all kinds of crazy. I don't think I would really want to have it on my tree, but like I said, we're just experimenting. In the meantime, these turned out pretty decent. Time I put the ribbon on it to hang it and all of that, it might not be too terrible, but definitely put the chalk paint below. Okay, I just took some jute and put it through and knotted it at the top. And then I've got some ribbon here, and I think I'll make a little bow. And there we have it. It's pretty rough, nothing fancy, but it's kind of a fun project that I would have wanted to try at some point. And there we have another one. One of these lucky girls is going to get this. This girl's stuck with this. It is over the top crazy, in my opinion. I'm even going to make it crazier and put this glitzy little bow on it. Can you get any more gaudy than that? And there we have it. I'm the lucky winner of this one on my tree. But hopefully my daughter and my sister will be pleased with theirs. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Well, I hope you enjoyed doing that project with me. I could have just decided not to use it at all, because there were so many things since I was learning along the way that I made errors, but I kind of like seeing people make mistakes here and there, and rather than watch them get it perfect the first time, because then when I don't, I feel defeated. But I think they're gonna like these, and once I get my new wood blocks in, I'm gonna try different things. I don't know what it'll be, but maybe not so much pictures, but there's lots of things you could do with it, and you just have to learn as you go. I appreciate you stopping by. If you're a subscriber, I appreciate you very much. And if you're not, I wish you would consider doing so. And a thumbs up would be awesome for my channel. Thank you and have a great day.